So, Mr. Narda, your assistance, please. What exactly, Miss Jones? With observation, my dear fellow, just as I said, of these two pervadicators, restoration, no, the scene in the Missouli's death. What we're looking for is some trace of evidence that one of these two was there when it happened. Precisely, you are delightful quick to grasp my meaning. Alright, I'll see what I can see. So we're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone else was there last night. Heh, got you. Seam is strong enough. You seem to have quite a large purple stain on the back of your white uniform. Hmm? Ah, yes. I don't know where that dirt come from. So nothing peculiar comes to mind about that stain? What are you trying to say? It appears that the significance of the stain has escaped your attention, Senior. Allows to make it plain. A very large purple stain on the back of the Senior Storm's uniform. And I think this will make it clear. Indeed it is. Ms. Nardo, present the evidence that proves it. Pleasure. It's the writing. Yeah! I cannot get over that effect. Yes, it's a photograph. It's the ink that shows. That's what caused the stain in your ink. A rather unusual color ink, purple. Ha! Ah, the penny drops. Alas, now that you see the significance. The Russian word on the floor next to the victim's body was written in purple ink. And the stain on the back of the uniform is ink of exactly the same color. If the ink had been dry, it couldn't possibly stain your uniform that way. Which means you must have been present in the cabinet the moments immediately after the ink was spilt. Alright, yes. It was me, I did it. Everything. I arranged everything in the dead student's cabinet to make it look like the wardrobe man did it. Then I pressed a button to make Burrow do the emergency stop and bolt cabin door shut. I did everything so no one suspect our angel. Biff, please. Don't worry, Angel. Let me do talking. Ah, gotta get respect for him a little bit. It was after 1 in the morning. I was on duty patrolling passenger. Then our angel came to me. She was white like sheet. Biff, please, you must help me. I went with her. The door to the cabin number 1 was open. When I looked inside, I saw a student body on the floor. Student boy. Sorry. What? What happened here? Please, don't tell anyone. My little one. My little furry friend. Everything that happened in the cabin is like an angel told you. The can escaped in the ventilator into Mrs. Sagi's cabin. And then he tripped over and broke his neck when he fell onto the floor. Yes, that is right. So after that incident, when the cat ran away, Miss Pavlov tried to visit the cabin next to hers. Only to find an occupant laying lifeless on the floor. She said that she was worried about she heard some sort of sound of someone falling on the floor, and so she went to look. No angel? The door was not locked. So she opened to look, and you already know what happened after. There's just one thing, if you wouldn't mind. What? When you went to Mr. Asagi's cabin, Miss Pavlova, was he already dead? Why? I already told you. When Nina opened the door to the student's cabin and I looked inside, I was asking Miss Pavel, Pav, this is be taken more serious. I can say your name right. Lova. Lova? Well, Miss Paula. Da. Oh. Yes. That is right. I saw him. It was dark. He was wearing black, but he was on the floor, not moving. I was scared. She is 15. I understand. And I believe you. So, is that it finally now? Have we discovered the real truth about Kazuma's death, or at least, alas? Ah, something very near slipped my mind. Miss Sholmes. This photograph. Yes, I took it myself, you know. Cause it was a broken neck, therefore, the victim died instantly. In the unfortunate incident to presume these events, a kid was on the victim's table. However, if those are the facts, then one particular area in this photograph seemed to be somewhat unnatural. What do you mean, unnatural? What are your thoughts on the matter, Ms. Nordo? Oh, well... Is it the words, or what? The words in Russian clearly wasn't written by Kazuma. So if you're looking for something unnatural, that's the obvious point. Very true. It is certainly peculiar, but it's not what I mean by unnatural, I'm afraid. The peculiar Krazito was orchestrated by the occult. I mean to identify another point. Oh, I see. Imagine, if you will, losing your footing yourself. In my opinion, if you landed on the landed as the victim appears to have done here, it would have been most unnatural. I'm sure. If you reach the same conclusion. Oops, sorry, did I mean to hit that button? How thoughtful you are, Mr. Limbs. Thank you for the gentle guidance. Guidance. It's kind of a trip and fell. Uh, is it? I don't fucking know. I'm clueless. Oh, his hands. Then his fist doesn't just seem quite right. There we go. Let's see here. Couldn't think of it. The exact reason thought occurred to me. At a fall, one's instinct is to open the palms flat. Yet we see the victim with his left hand tightly balled into a fist. Almost, you might say, as though he was gripping on something. What do you mean? Simply that I took the liberty of investigating the victim's fist a short while ago. You did? When? And what, pray, do you imagine I found there? My dear fellow? Miss Shaloms. Show us. Please. Why, of course, my dear madam. Would I keep it in suspense? Yes, you would. 100% you would. Ah, you're fucked. Oh, a crescent moon with a little gemstone in it. Yes, you're right. A crescent moon. It's very pretty, but what does it tell us? It tells us nothing. I'm not so sure. The crescent moon looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. Observation. That's a key. How did the crescent moon go? Sir. No hand, no pink. It's a crescent moon. I like how both these two are just chilling.
Yes.
The right ear says it's missing one, and she Miss Pomona, I noticed it on your ear. Even though you have a metal earring, the director part it seems to be missing. The little link holding it must have broken, I suppose. What? But looking at your other ear, I noticed a crescent moon. Oh shit! Ah! Oh. Ah! 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 I don't believe it. Now, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's clenched fist. Clearly, there's only one logical conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Ms. Nardo? Yes. Miss Pavlana, Mrs. Sagi must have grasped that crescent moon and pulled it from your ear. For just moments before he fell to the floor. Ah! In other words, last night, Miss Sagi's cabinet, you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally an arm's length away from him. Ugh. Arm's length away from him. But then the question is, why did Mr. Sagi's do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear and can't hold in his clenched fist during the final moments? Oh no. Angel. No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pomona, tell us the truth. Last night. What did he do to Kazuma? Oh shit. I was ready for to spin around as a ballerina there. When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb into the huge ship. And then, when I was last in the cabin, I could relax after this horrible long day. Meow! Darka, wait! I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried to call her with a little whistle. I tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Darka would not come back. Knock knock. Clunk. What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a friend of mine. The young man from your country, he was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Darka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again, I was going to leave the man's cabin. Just a moment. Sorry, but... Oh, yes. I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before. There's a fly in my room. Damn it. Ah! Of course, you're Nikolai Bell. Jesus, says the Russian ballerina. What? No, I don't know that name. My heart nearly stopped when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land from far east know a Russian ballerina? Well, Russia and Russia and Japan are not that far apart. Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. But, what are you doing on this ship? I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai in the moment. I can't fool him. I had to tell him the truth and hope he doesn't tell anyone. I had no other choice. I see. So you run away. Please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone. Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. He's going to pull the cord. He's going to tell the captain. The captain is on your side. So, why do I think I could trust him? Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait! I shouted, and then Darka jumped out of my arms and down the young man's feet. And as he turned around to look at me. Oh shit! Ah! Oh, he hit the bedpost! Ah! Dude! My neck! I wasn't ready for that! Warn me, damn it! Dude! Oh! Oh! Oh, God! That crunch sounded bad. It was like a quick second too, but damn! I don't even know why. I don't even know why I did it. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me. And that's when you went to fetch help from Seaman Stroganoff, who was on duty at the passenger's way. I heard Nina cry out and thought on the floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at a cabin door, shaking like a leaf. She looked at me and said, "Help me, Biff. They find out I will be. Please, I have nowhere to go." Aw. So you decide to help her. Help. And as we arranged things in Cosmo's cabin to make it look like I did it, so no one suspected the passenger in the cabin next door? Yes. I went to the cabin and looked around to make sure that there was nothing to show Nina was there. But then I found Stowaway and Wardrobe and still sleeping. Right, that's when he found me. So you worked out a plan to lay the blame on the Stowaway. I closed Wardrobe's doors and put back strange paper sign. Luckily for me, Auxiliary Susanos started to believe me when I said I was innocent. I dragged young man's body to a good place, used ink and they were spilling right on the floor. I wrote in it. I don't know what that even says in Russian, but I know that means wardrobe to find Stowaway. Tell me, what of the glass bell? It was by my feet, so I picked it up. I see. But it was dark in the cabin. I didn't notice the other half. That angel went back to her cabin and I finished the job. By pressing the emergency alarm button and the passenger. Yes. This is all kind of saddening now. According to the SS Bird, any come to emergency hall to load out after 2 a.m. Thus, in tightening the bolt, the cabin door slides shut, creating a lock for mystery. There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pamela. What? Well, you said that you told Cosmo about the fact that you've run away from your homeland. And I believe it's because you were worried that he was going to tell the captain that you pushed him. Is that right? Yes. But even he had pulled the board cord to call for the captain of the ship. Aren't you friends with every member of the crew? Why would why would that have been a problem? It was what he said first that made me scared. What he said first? What are you doing here at this time of the night, Inspector? Ah! The friend of... He said an inspector was his friend. Ah! Yes, meaning me. He was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard. I thought if the police knew about me, they would arrest me. So before he could pull the bell cord, I... May I stop you a moment, please, Miss Pamela? Pavlova? I hope saying your name right. It just doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, was Mr. Sogi really going to pull the bell cord? I don't know. What? What do you think, Miss Naruto? Well, I'm not Kazuma, so I can't know for certain. But he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done it. No, he was walking over to it. He was gonna pull the cord. He was gonna make them send me back. Well, Miss Naruto, the day work is not done yet, it seems. There's one more deduction to make. What? Another deduction? Yes. What action was the victim really about to take at that moment? Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was directed? First, to consider the victim's location in the cabin. That's easy. I mean, yes, let's see. Yes, exactly how it is. Are you ready then, Ms. Nardo? Yes. You can't afford to be out even by a little bit when you're far. So when he turned away to Mr. What?
Take that!
He was gonna ask me. Considering everything that happened last night, certainly it made him look Cosmo was going to ring the bell cord. Yes, however, what directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe. The wardrobe? And more importantly, what was inside of the wardrobe? The man's great friend, sleeping soundly. Miss Pommelana, please, think back very carefully. What was Miss Sarkley's exact words last night? Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. Another opinion. Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Miss Sarkley is intending to consult his close friend to the matter. to see between them, they might be able to help in some way, no doubt. Oh, no. Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It is too late for that. But I wish you had made sure what Misogi was looking at. Things may have been ended very differently if you had. Ooh, this stings. Miss Pavlin. I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is, a man lost his life because of what you did. And that would never change. I hope you never forget that. I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. Ah, ah. Oof. Ooh, and so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident at the SS Verona was finally laid to rest. But that was depressing at the very end. Well, what happened to Miss Pamela now then? Once we reach to Great Britain, we should be handed over to British police and Scotland Yard. What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? All the Russians trying to repatriate her? Apparently, the English detective can speak to sort it all out. Miss Shaloms can do that? So she won't be going back to Russia then? No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return to the future, I doubt she'd be able to. She ran away, so now she's the exile for life. I see. That might be the best for her. I'm sorry. See, Miss Stroganoff? I wanted to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you, and how you lost a good friend. I would go with Nina, and I would give myself to Great Police. That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go for Ian. Cosmo's death feels like such a waste, but... Well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you? Da! A Russian dad. Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to ride to Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to Kassan to arrange your passage back to Japan. Yeah, I did stow away after all. I couldn't really expect any different. So, you should get back to your cabin now. Excuse me. Oh, the room's all nice and clean up now. Looks like my study tour to Great Britain's over before it even begun then. I think that only days ago Cosmo and I were laughing together about how we tear up the streets of London. That seems like a distant memory now. Oh? What's that? Is it someone weeping? She looks like she's about to murder the hell out of me. Ah, this dark Aurora. Shisano-san? Ah! Naruto-san, I don't know you've returned. Oh, well, I haven't been back long, to be honest. Inspector Hazanagi just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that. Aww. I still can't believe this has happened. He got taken out by a 15-year-old with a bedpost. I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that. Just Sano-san. He had such grand ideas of the visit to Great Britain, so many dreams. And now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth. That it was just an accident. It's a silly series of mishaps. It's too much, Naruto-san. It's just too much. Yes, I know. I wish there was something I could say. Hey, his face isn't all fucked up no more. He healed. Let's see how safe the Great Brain. But I failed and caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I let everyone down. Ah, and I will do anything to make it up for that terrible blunder. Nobody blames the inspector. And I'm free again now, at least. Huh? Surprise! What is the meaning of this? Oh, trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I thought a show was picturing you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting. You asshat, take these off. Sorry. So I decided to restore them for old time's sake. Shall we say you are a stowaway after all? He thinks this is funny. Mr. Shalom's. We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Not at all, not at all. Although it was a little late, but yeah, offering my sincere condolences. The loss of companion is truly heart trending. Heart trending? Yeah, heart trending. Heart ending. Read that wrong. Heart ending, god damn it. I hope that you'll be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at the next port in Hong Kong. We have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that happened. What? Wait a minute. It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was a stowaway. The terms of the study tour were by the Department of Justice and Agreement in Japan. It was to be the one lawyer and one assistant. Was to be in the light of Mr. Sogi's unfortunate death. I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. Oh no. I don't care for me, but poor Sasana-san. Nada. My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know. Are you required is one lawyer and the study tour can continue, surely? But there's no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mr. Holmes. We know no other lawyer. Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country would be a little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid. Oh, but anyway, the voyage in London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunities to find yourselves another suitable lawyer. Yes. Mr. Sano? Yes. Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it? Huh? But you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruto. No, but I didn't. I didn't do the thingy in the last case. Oh, unless... Are you studying law? No, I'm not, but... I'm so sorry, in that case, I don't think there's even a chance that it could work. But as I said, there is still more than a month before we reach England shores. Isn't that right, Ms. Naruto? Yes, I have a month to wish to study, to learn when I must become a lawyer in Great Britain. Ms. Naruto... That's ridiculous! Are you Seriously, anybody can learn all that in just 40 days? Hell yeah! There's only one way to find out. Fuck it, right? I work my fingers at a bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And by the time I reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to recognize as a lawyer. I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. But why put yourself through such a difficult position? For Kazuma, of course. My homie just died on the floor. He said there was something that had to be doing in Great. He said that there was something that he had to do in Great Britain, and that he was sacrificing it and to make it happen. He was passionate about it, and I can't let it. Oh, dumb fly, and I can't. Coming for your ass, fly, and I can't tell the passion cover nothing. Anyway, it's for my own benefit too. I will become a lawyer if I have to. What do you say, Mr. Sano? Oh God, it is a scary ass face. I think it's a wonderful idea. Can we? Can we? Ah, that face. Ah, that's a psychopath. That's a psycho girlfriend face. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. So, what is our bespectable, spectacle inspector friend say? Are you serious? One lawyer, one assistant. The numbers are indisputable. Indisputable. No, no, no. It's madness. Yet fascinating. Wouldn't you agree? Fascinating. Duty and roles are the dual. Duty and roles are the dull routine of existence that we all adore. Give us interest. Give us fascination. Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are no measures of a man. What matters in is a character. No. And you witness ample evidence of this man's explanatory character today with your own eyes. And in the last case, from the early hours of the morning till the very moment now, despite contending with the passing of his close companion, despite the accusing of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage. We are getting anime as fuck now. Very well. I think I have a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice. Inspector! After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I? I said if I do anything to make it up for all my shortcomings here. Yeah, fly. No, it's not. Must pay a visit to Captain Quarters with me. We discuss what to do next and how the best to mix one report. Are you really prepared to attempt this, Ms. Nardo? Yes. I'm going to try, I wonder. Would you consider teaching me the ways I know everything to being a lawyer? That's a creepy ass man. I'll be delighted to help you. I'm the judicial assistant, after all. Thank you. And, Ms. Nardo, I'd like you to take this charge. I'd like you to take charge of this. What? Me? Are you sure? I'm sure Kazuma would want it. What Kazuma would want it. In the name of Karma, it's a great sword that has been in the outside clan for generations. Very well, I accept. I treasure it always. So then, Mr. Sano. Seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet. It would be an honor, Miss Nordo, It's Naruhodo. The- And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. You shall fill every space momentarily with study. Yes, that's exactly what I need. But before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you two. Goodness, what is it? Please throw me, please throw me to the ground. 3 times. Excuse me? What? I should never have doubted you. You were Kazuma's closest friend. Oh, of course you would never have done anything to hurt him. It should have been obvious to me from the start. But I'm allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I am feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior. No, you were in shock. You just found out about me stowing away and the cabin door was locked. No, I won't let you make excuses for me. Whenever the circumstances, I should now be throwing you, not just once, but 5 times. Ha, that number keeps creeping on me, doesn't it? Please, you must. Just take hold of me and throw me. Do it. Don't even think about it. No. I don't even know how. I never throw anybody in my life. I love Audacity's reason. Very wise, Minardo. It isn't a skill one acquires. Considerable training. Oh, Mr. Holmes. I've observed your throwing technique several times with a great interest, and I confess I was most impressed. When did he see that? I presume it would have been in the form of Japanese wrestling. Oh, well, in a way. It's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of ancient jujutsu technique. Apparently it's called the Susanoo takedown. It leaves your head swimming, believe me. How's it going? I am a practitioner of the cabin arts myself. I'm somewhat accomplished boxer. Was it Sherlock Holmes of the actual Sherlock Holmes? Wasn't he actually a boxer too? There he goes, dancing around again. Whenever you're so kind to instruct me in one of your techniques of wrestling, technique of wrestling throw. Yes, I'll be on it. Then let us now dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam. Oh, of course. No. Are you ready, Miss Nardo? Sorry? Hiya! And I'm upside down again. As you can see, you throw from your abdomen. Oh yes, everything indeed. And that's when you turn the Susanoo takedown, isn't it? Actually, no. That was a Susanoo squash. In my groggy state of unconsciousness, a scene from the evening wrestling spent with Kazuha flickering in my mind. Karma? Ah, this music. That's right. As a prized sword has been passed down through generations of the Southern Clan. I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little irregular. Surely. A Japanese man's sword is a soul ring escape. I can't pretend to be part of it. I can't be parted from a katana. Karma guides me, and I truly believe that. Sorry, the music good. Dun. So as the name compels the Weller to slice evil in two? Not that you would need much compelling. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in and I've sacrificed anything to make it happen. I appreciate you seeing it through me. Of course I will, whatever it is. I'll see through the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. That important thing he had to do. Still don't know what that was. But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. Great Britain's capital, London. And that's the end. Alright, we're going to end it off there too. Uh, we're going to end it off there. We're going to end it off there. We're going to end it off there. Anyway, you guys have a good time. Later for right now. We'll be back on streaming later on. I need to go take care of some stuff.